Hey guys, today I'm in a B9 S4 with Amir, the owner of the car, and this is actually of particular interest to me because I own a B8.5 generation S4. It's my daily driver for 2 years and it's been great. You recently got this car, right?
Yeah, so I got this car back in May.
May? Okay. How many miles did you put on it?
About 2,500.
All right, so not that much because you're traveling all the time.
Yeah, I travel every week, so it spends more time sitting at DTW than it spends on the roads.
The airport parking.
Sadly.
Okay, but you've liked it so far, right?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Let's start at the very beginning then. So you've just gotten the car. What did you have before this?
So I had a 2015 C300 Mercedes 4MATIC.
Jump from Mercedes.
And I've actually had 3 Mercedes, so I've kind of been a Mercedes fanboy for a few years.
Okay, what made you get this?
Just something different. I was looking for a new car, and I think there's really 3-4 competitors in this space. There's obviously the S4, there's a 335, the C43, and then I guess kind of like an outsider, the Q50 Red Sport.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Which is a really, really cool car.
Yeah.
And I just picked the S4 because I wanted something different.
Okay.
The timing was that I wouldn't be able to actually get the facelifted C43.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of would have been the same car, even though the engine's different and the exhaust. I just wanted something a little bit different, and I think one of the things in the 3 Series is a little outdated now.
Yeah. The new one's coming.
New one looks good.
Yes.
I like the new one, especially the M340 looks pretty tasty.
I think it's fast.
So I decided to give the Audi a go. And I think one of the things was just kind of in an economical way. I think they come incredibly well equipped
For the money. Yes.
When I was cross shopping the BMW and the Mercedes, they came out significantly higher and slightly older platforms. So that's why I really gravitated toward the S4. Quattro as well, relocated to Michigan. So something I really
You'll need that in the snow.
Something I wanted to make life a little bit easier. If I go way back, I had like about 100 cars to pick from. Like I was looking at random things like Range Rover Velar and E400 Coupe and all kinds of strange things.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about the car?
I think the interior.
Okay.
It's just a really nice place to sit.
Very nice. Yeah.
It's really nice to obviously go on a weekend cruise and stuff, but when you're just doing like your day-to-day commute, being somewhere that's very comfortable, open, has really good technology, good sound system. Like these new Audis have Apple CarPlay, which is really great.
Okay. Full virtual cockpit. And everything.
It's just a really nice place to sit and do your commute, go to work, go to the airport, go wherever.
Yeah.
And it has all the power as well. You need to really crank it and jump on the highway. It's not a problem.
Oh, so yeah, the material finishes, the design and everything, the fit and finish looks very, very nice. I'm really impressed with it. Yeah, I like it. Is there anything you don't like about the car?
Some of the steering can be a little bit numb.
Do you have the dynamic steering?
I don't have the dynamic steering on this
I've heard
one.
that can make it worse because it's confusing because it changes ratios.
Yeah, and honestly, when I drove it, I drove one with the dynamic package. I think it's called the S Sport package or something in Audi
diff
speak.
and everything. Okay.
I couldn't honestly feel a difference. I'd imagine you would if you're really, punching it and enjoying.
Okay.
But on a day-to-day basis, I didn't really see a difference on it.
Steering's a little bit numb.
Steering can be a little bit numb. It's not as loud as like the C43 is.
Okay.
But that can sometimes be a good thing.
Yes, if you're refined, like.
One really silly thing that really annoys me is on most Mercedes products, you can click the wipers one time to do one wipe.
Okay.
And it doesn't change your settings.
Yeah.
On this, you have to like go down and then turn it off.
Oh, because you leave the auto setting for the one down.
It's just a really silly
mine's
thing.
like that too. Okay.
But it's just something that kind of comes up more than you would imagine in
Okay.
day-to-day driving.
Okay.
Very strange and nitpicky thing, but.
See, but everybody seems to have one of those nitpicky things. My friend who's used to BMWs hates the Mercedes transmission shifter stock.
Right, yeah.
Because he keeps like he's like, I went to go hit the windshield wiper, I went into neutral, it was terrifying. I'm like, oh, whoops, that's not good. Yeah. I used to hate the going in between a BMW and an Audi. The MMI knob would spin the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
I think they changed it. I think they're all the same direction now for MMI. Pretty new, blah, 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 this and that. Do you think you're going to mod it all? Probably not.
No, I don't think I'm going to mod it at all.
Okay.
I just like the simplicity as it is. I think it's pretty well equipped, even aesthetically. I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, yeah, it looks great. Looks sharp.
I kind of like that it also blends in quite a bit into, like day-to-day life and stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick out too much, which is nice sometimes. So you also be kind of incognito here and there.
You don't want to be that ostentatious.
Yeah. So that's kind of nice, and that's I think where the Audi design language really focuses. And
it honestly feels very similar to my car. It's a little more open compared to the B8.5 generation car, the B8s in general. Like rear spaces feel the same. The trunk's like the same size. It looks so similar, but I feel like it rides better and it's quieter. It's more well isolated than mine.
Yeah, I think it's pretty quiet. You know, even on the highway, cruising like 70, 75 miles an hour.
Yeah,
it's
not
pretty
a lot
quiet.
Of okay.
You know, and then I think the tires take into account. This one has the all seasons, just because.
And you're on the smaller wheels, which will ride a little bit better than 19s.
You can get the 19s.
Yeah.
Mainly with the black optic package. Which is cool.
I do like that.
It's a cool look. But
do you remember what this car stickered for?
This was just under 55.
All right, so it's mid-level. It's a premium plus.
Yeah, it's a premium plus. It doesn't have a lot of options on it.
Yeah. But like you said, it comes pretty standard. Like you've got Bang Olufsen, it's got the carbon fiber. It's
so the only actual options on the car are the MMI interface.
Oh,
with
the
virtual
upgraded
cockpit.
Virtual cockpit.
There's
Okay,
a couple thousand.
Yeah.
And then the carbon inlays.
Okay.
And then it has the cold weather, so it has a heated steering wheel, which is nice.
Is that why it's not flat bottom?
Which is why it's round.
Yes, there you go. That bugs me because the RS7s like the too. You get because I like the flat bottom for some reason.
It's kind of like, but when you turn it on, you're like,
then you don't care
I made the right decision.
It's more.
I can get over the cold.
Yeah, I love the quilting on the seats too. With the you can get them all leather, but this one's got the Alcantara inserts.
Yeah, and that's something that I actually was surprised to find that's like the standard.
Oh, really?
Is the Alcantara.
Okay.
And it's actually something that I preferred just because I thought it kind of looked cool.
It does. The material,
I think the whole look of it, especially with the carbon and everything, it just really fit the personality really well.
Yes. For being all black, the different textures and the finishes make it it looks nice.
Yeah, and it's nicely diamond stitched and everything.
Yes,
so
that's
you're not missing out on any of like the the finishing details, which is always positive.
So you were thinking, I guess you talked about other cars you thought about. Do you know how long you keep it? Like, do you think you'll upgrade to another S4? Like,
yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of good cars out there, which is one of the reasons why it's tough to stick with one.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of putting out something really good. I mean, the Alfa Romeo Giulia is a really great car. I'd like to see like a mid-tier car from them between the Quadrifoglio and the standard.
Base Qs, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying it right now. I've only had it 6 months.
Yeah,
so my opinion may change.
This is what I'm struggling with. Like, should I upgrade my B8 into a B9?
Yeah.
And stick with the S4 platform, or should I go get an RS7 or get an S-Class Coupe or an A7? I don't know. I'm like, I really like the S5 Sportback.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car.
I think because the practicality of the hatchback there, and it's the same powertrain, the same drivetrain as this car, but I think it looks a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and at the time, I actually looked at side by side this and that.
Yeah.
And the S5 Sportback. But yeah, when I was looking, I think it just landed. It was like the hottest car out there, and all of the local dealers wanted a premium.
Really,
they
wanted a markup. What the?
They wanted a markup or sticker on an S5 Sportback. And I was just like, no, it's okay.
That's not okay.
I'll just keep.
Do you need the 4-door? Like, did you ever think about just an S5 coupe?
I really like sports vans.
Okay.
So my past 3 cars have been all C classes.
Yeah, so the size segment.
But they've always been with the AMG sport body kit or not full out AMGs, but they always have the sportier look.
Okay.
It's just something that I really really like, just because I think it it blends in really well. It's very practical, and it's nice to have the back seats. You never know.
Sometimes.
This car is great. The back seats fold down, so you can actually put a lot of stuff in it.
I fit 5 tires and 4 wheels in mine.
Yeah.
Taking it up to get the winter tires installed. I was like, wow, this is practical.
And I've always kind of been more of a sedan fan, just because.
Let me know if you agree with this. When I was buying mine, between the S5 and S4 the same generation, I thought the S4 proportions looked better. The S5, because it's the same base, there's too much empty space behind the rear door, behind the 2 doors in the front.
Right.
It looks a little not. I don't know. For some reason, I just like the way the sedan's shaped.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about the sedan. I think it's like that. It gives it more of a sleeper. Kind of look.
I don't know, but the S5 Sportback, I really like the way that thing looks.
Which really gives the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
It has
it's like a baby A7.
It does the design and it does the practicality.
Yeah.
It's just the biggest win-win ever.
Exactly, yeah. That would be an
You
interesting
can't,
option.
You can't lose on a S5 Sportback.
Yeah.
I mean,
But here we go, the B9 S4. Ownership has been 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs
You like
up
it?
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, see how it does in the snow. I'm sure it'll be great. It can do like, it's I think a standard 60% power split to the back. It can do up to 85 to the back and up to 70 to the front. So, true quattro.
True quattro.
I did a video on an S3 and I called it quattro, and so many people in the comments were like,
the Haldex.
"Oh my god, it's a
Yeah.
Haldex! It's not a real quattro." I'm like, "Okay, guys, calm down there." Yeah, but this is a real quattro system.
Yeah.
Cool. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Check out, I did a quick walk around comparing this and a B8 like right next to each other, just kind of showing the differences and the similarities between 2 generations of S4s. I would do a full review of this car, of me driving it. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching.